A longtime St. Paul police officer was laid to rest last week after a battle with cancer. She's remembered as a woman who helped to redefine the image of female officers.
In being a defensive tactic instructor, when a woman came through and she thought you can do more, she pushed them to do more.
Mary Alberg joined the St. Paul Police Department 20 years ago after serving 13 years in the U.S. Marine Corps. In 2008, the department named her Officer of the Year for helping to save the life of another officer. In this week's Life Story, Angela Davis shows us how Mary's legacy of leadership is remembered.
When Mary Alberg joined the St. Paul Police Department in the late 1990s, she hit the ground running.
She was a very eager person, physically fit, wanted to get out, take the calls, be involved. She loved working the street.
And she loved trying new things, like working in the K-9 unit, the gang unit, and serving as a SWAT officer. Some of Mary's most memorable work took place while she was in the Vice unit, working undercover as a lady of the evening to shut down a spike in prostitution.
You know, getting honked and hollered at and just making propositions with them. She was good at it.
Officer Sandy Kennedy worked closely with Mary for many years and says she was committed to making neighborhoods safer.
Daughters and moms weren't being harassed anymore, just walking home. So we did a lot of that.
She says Mary liked to reminisce about her days in the Marines and stayed in contact with the friends she made in the service. But her true loves were her two sons.
While I think she was an incredible police officer, she was an amazing mom. Her boys meant the world to her.
Mary supported her female colleagues and spent time training them in self-defense tactics.
She held women accountable, but yet be who you are, because that sometimes gets the job done better.
During hospital stays, she asked her visitors not to cry, but instead show strength and love, like she did.
Badge 314 is EOT on March 28, 2017 at 1600.
Rest in peace, Mary.
You'll be missed, Mayor.
Godspeed, Mary from the county.
Love you, Mary Licious.
God bless you, Mary. I love you.
Angela Davis, WCCO 4 News.
Officer Mary Alberg also trained recruits, was an instructor on the gun range, and volunteered with the Cops and Kids program. She was 50 years old when she died on March 29th. If you have a life story suggestion for Angela, you can contact her at WCCO.com/links.